Warning: the following may contain adult themes, concepts, and languages. Be aware that there is a separation between the character and the player, even when the pronoun I is used. Anyway, where we last left off, I went to all the walls and basically told the guys at the north wall to hide their numbers, and then the guys at the eastern and southern wall
hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah. By the way, the walls, are they like they're wooden? Do they have like, are they like sharpened at the top? So there's kind of like a slit in between the top
let me
bits?
see if I can get a decent depiction of what you guys have.
Because the way I'm seeing it is it's like trunks with a spike on top. So there theoretically be enough room.
Yeah, with a slight spike on top.
Yeah.
And behind that there is a
catwalk, or not catwalk, whatever it is.
Yes, semi-catwalk. It's more like an earth rampant.
Okay. Okay. So would it be theoretically possible for them to like lay low and fire the arrows where they can't be seen? Just once, at least.
Well, can't be seen is a little bit meh, but they could hide and be difficult.
Well, that definitely. But I'm talking about like for example, when we get attacked, like they could like just peek in between where the spikes are and fire from there.
No, that'd be too difficult.
Oh, okay.
I can't really find what I want to show. Because it's a slight deviation of what a palisade wall is.
Yeah, yeah. I think we got the general idea.
I can draw it.
We're perfectly safe. That's what you're telling us.
No, not at all. That's not at all what he's telling us. We're safer than if we didn't have a wall, but
yeah, I'm telling you, you are safer than normal. But you know,
I was gonna say you could just give us that experience now.
It's not that they can knock the palisades wall over. Because there's too much earth behind it.
Right.
But if they make a tower of a couple of guys, like more of a pyramid kind of idea, then they could climb up if you don't stop them. They could make small ladders, which they could put up against the wall and walk up. If they had anything like a giant or something, he would basically walk over the wall.
Yeah. Thankfully,
the wall is around 5 feet high, I guess.
Should be a little higher than that. Would we be able to? So you're saying we could look over it just by standing next to it?
Oh no, wait, you're 6 feet, right? Fucking feet always.
Yeah, yeah. You're 5 meters. That's different. That's 15. That's more than 15 feet.
No, it's not 5 meters. Let's see, 8 feet. What is 10 feet? It's more like 10 feet.
Okay, okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that seems.
I was gonna say like that's something that I could theoretically jump over.
Yeah, no, it's 3 meters high, and the earth rampant it's like 1.5 meters high, so 5 feet high behind it. So you can stand on it, have a decent outlook. You can defend from it pretty reasonably. You'd have advantage on anything that's trying to get up, or that sort of thing.
Okay.
It'll definitely help.
All right.
So, and with group combat, how would I do advantage? What was the average of advantage again? The average increase.
It's because it goes from a it's technically a 50% increase. So not flat 50%. It'd be 50% on top of the 50%. So if it was 50%, it'd be 75% total now. Because what you're doing, right? Am I doing that right? So if you had a 1 in 20 chance, you'd have a 2 in 20 chance.
You have like a +5.
You double your odds of hitting.
Yeah, you could say you have a +5 then.
Yeah.
That's like a quarter of a d20, so not like it is a quarter of a d20.
Yeah, Advantage is +5. Okay.
For like large group combats, I'll rather use the +5 than anything else because
that's what they use for passive, so that's fine. So
yeah.
So +5 for advantage, -5 for disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, wouldn't disadvantage be more than that? No, I guess it would be the same.
No, probably it's the same.
So this will be interesting. And we'll just assume that... Yeah. We'll figure it out as it goes. So, any sign of them?
Not in the morning. So, you basically told the guys, all of you just continued with whatever you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
And by midday, lo and behold, you see a group of, well, enemies approaching the town. So that you can see them clearing the forests.
Like marching, or are they trying to sneak?
No, they're actually marching up.
They can't sneak in those numbers.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus they're goblins.
You can probably hear them or smell them before they even
Yeah.
see. Mm-hmm. So yeah, go ahead.
So basically, I'm gonna tell the archers. How far can the archers shoot? They said they have longbows or short bows.
The scouts have longbows. They can shoot for 600 feet.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage, 150 feet normal.
So if we have enough ammunition, it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to take some out from a distance. But if
each person has about 40 arrows.
Oh, that's pretty.
Each person that is quite a lot.
And
so I'll tell them to.
The other guys have 40 bolts. The knights.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the guys to make sure that they don't use any more than about 5 arrows on long distance shots, because less likely to hit. It's gonna be important to make sure that we make each one count.
Whoops.
You said so we have it's 30 times 40. So we have 1,200.
What?
Because we have 30. Oh, we don't have the 30. How many archers do we have with us on the northern wall?
30 archers.
30 archers with 30.
The total archers are 30. You have like how many did we say? You have
40.
20.
I thought
20
it was 20
on the northern wall.
20 on the northern. So that's 20 with 40 shots each.
Basically.
Okay, so that's 800 shots. What were the numbers again?
Of the enemy?
Yeah.
You heard between 200 and 400?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I keep my original statement being that, only take about 5 shots at long range. After that, save it for short range. We may want them to approach a little bit before firing on them. And when we do, aim for focus fire on, if there are riding on wargs, focus on the goblins, the riders themselves. If you can shoot, if you can take aim at someone behind the enemy. So, like for example, if there's 2 of them, go for the guy behind him if you have just as good a shot. Because if they don't see their enemies in front of them fall, if you shoot in the middle and they start falling, the guys in the back will slow down, if not turn around. But the guys in the front may not have that same idea, so we'll basically end up splitting the enemy. That's the hope, anyway. That's kind of the idea that I give them. Otherwise, just shoot for the easy shots. Make each shot count.
Mm-hmm. All of them basically they go for the 150 feet shots.
Yeah, that's in range, right?
So much better.
So yeah, so I would basically say, like, wait till they're about 100 feet away from you. That way, 120 feet. That way, if they decide to turn around, you still get another shot at their backs.
Mm-hmm. They seem to agree on that one.
Also make them think that our range isn't quite as far as it actually is.
The goblins are marching a decent way forward, but keep at least 600 feet between you. And from that moment, they start to spread out a little bit.
Okay.
And now you are going to go here.
Oh boy.
It's the same thing, but I did some changes.
Oh.
Um.
Oh, I see the top of my head.
Uh-huh.
I can't control it though.
You can't control anything right now.
It's really creepy though, because it's cut off right at our eyes. So it's like we're just peeking over it.
That is kind of what we're doing, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Kinda. Like Yuma especially is really creepy because her eyes are like the same exact color as the black bar, and they just barely reach over the top, so it looks really creepy.
So this is the general line at first.
Okay.
And you can see that the wargs are moving around the camps and are just continuously moving around everywhere.
Okay. So I like this. Can I not ping? Oh, I'm on the right tool. I like this because then if we have archers, kind of just a few scattered archers on the sides, we can get them pinned in.
These guys are with 30. So they are around this area, combined with these guys. I'll just put them over there. And here are the 4 of you. You should probably be able to have control of your character.
Yep.
Yep.
My health bar is the same color as the grass. Whoa.
Interesting.
We are up top, right?
Yeah, we're up north, right?
You guys were up, yes. Then we have
Hi.
the knights, who say knee, combined with...
Do they want this shrubbery?
They haven't made their demands yet, but it might be in their payments.
I don't know, are they doing this for free?
And then this dude, and I need another knight. For the commander himself.
What is in this area, by the way? Northwestern or northeastern part of town? That's just the cemetery?
This?
This?
You could more see it as the ghetto.
Oh.
Like smaller houses put everywhere.
And the black line's a wall?
Yeah, the black lines are the walls.
That's terrible. I got this. No one's getting through here, not even this now.
It's this one doesn't
It's
fit.
pretty big.
What did I? Yeah, what did I do? 25, 20 meters. Okay. 20.
And make it the Pathfinder too, just so it's diagonally. We get an idea.
Oh yeah. Pathfinder. Here you go. So this is your knowledge as of now. The goblins have staged the groups at certain points. They are moving around the place.
Nothing to the south though?
Not that you see right now, so that's a no, I guess.
Okay.
So. And from the front, a couple of one very big guy comes up. It's yeah, it's a fairly big goblin. He still looks like a goblin, but he's larger, broader shouldered, generally tougher looking, and he's followed by 10 who are kind of like him. They don't have the armor, the weapons drawn, and they seem to want to talk.
Okay. I tell.
So what?
Detect thoughts would be nicer.
I'll keep the. I'll wave the archers just to stay low and don't do anything.
So, how many people are visible in total?
I would think my...
This is the general look of the larger goblins.
Oh, that's awesome. And by awesome, I mean that, like, not really.
That's lovely.
Versus...
I see Hobgoblin Warlord. That's awesome.
No, it's just the hobgoblin themselves.
Oh, okay.
They all look the same, basically.
Alright, so I would say myself and Yuma are visible then.
Probably. And these are the normal goblins, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't shoot at him while he's coming
How
up?
many are coming?
11. Him and 10 others of his kind.
How close is he? How close? I don't want him too far out.
They are
60
they are moving. Let's see.
Once he gets to about 60, 80 to between 60 to 80 feet, I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell him to stop.
He stops at 100 feet.
Okay, perfect.
And he raises his voice. My name is Tim Skull Crusher. I am sent by my king, Splig, to tell you to get away from this town, which rightfully belongs to him. You have one chance to move away. You have until tomorrow. And he his group comes forward, shields him, and they move back.
Okay, well, diplomat, peace messages, whatnot. Don't shoot. All right, so we have another day to prepare, apparently. I guess I'll go tell the commander. I would just say, I assume we're not gonna just leave.
The commander, he doesn't think the army is big enough to outright leave. He thinks that you have a chance. Especially, he says, if we manage to defeat the hobgoblins, I think that the goblins themselves will just flee.
So we should make them priority targets?
Yes, definitely the hobgoblins are priority targets.
There's no way it's going to be that easy.
If they're smart, they'll stay behind. But then again, if they're war hungry, or battle hungry, they will join in. All right. I guess we have one more day to prepare then.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. More caltrops.
Where are you going to? So there are. Where are you dropping the caltrops? Are they in front of the gate, or in more into the gate itself?
Well, assuming that we can basically cover the outside of the gate, preferably in a way that makes them semi-hidden at least. I think it would be a good idea to put some, just drop some on the other side of the wall over here. We have both door entrances covered. I'd say there and then right here.
How would you say covering them? Or make them hidden?
Well, it depends. Is it like, if they can't be hidden, then they can't be hidden. But if there's like brush, like light grass or something like that, then...
Well, here's only path. So
yeah. Well, those then they can't be hidden.
There, it's a little bit more difficult.
Right.
Here they would be in the grass, so...
They're very tiny. Okay. So yeah, they're in the thin grass. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we have some here and we have some here, and the rest would be at the gates. At the very least, it'd slow them down, and if they want to get rid of them, they're going to be sitting ducks.
See if I can find a picture of them.
Of caltrops?
Ah! Look at this. It's a picture.
Oh, a token.
Yeah, it's small, but it'll work. So I'll just put them here. One.
Caltrip.
Oh, it is
here.
caltrip.
Caltrip.
It's like caltrope, between caltrope and caltrip. It's weird.
And where's the third one? Oh,
there's one there, one where you've got it, you got more at the gate, and then some more down here.
So here. Or was there one more here?
One there, yeah. In that general vicinity, yeah.
Yeah, this is about all you would have had. Anyway.
Okay. Better
So
than nothing.
if they move in there, they have their speed halved.
Is that all caltrops do?
According to the rules, yes.
Wow, it doesn't do like 1d4 piercing? Or at least one piercing damage?
Might. I need to look it up again. I haven't used them in a while.
Are they in weapons?
They might be. Although
They should do some damage, jeez. It's not under weapons, at least not that I see. It's probably under,
No, it's down below under adventuring gear.
might also be, yeah.
It just says how much they cost and what they weigh. For a bag of 20.
And I have seen somewhere what they actually did.
any creature that
Oh, yeah,
enters must
there's a-
succeed a DC 15 dexterity throw or stop moving and take 1 piercing damage. And is
That's
reduced by 10 feet. So,
That's it. It's still useful.
oh, they move through half speed to not make a saving throw.
Ah, that was it.
So basically the idea is we're gonna slow them way down. Or do a little damage to them and slow them down anyway. They get slowed down by 10 feet or slowed down by... which is weird. Because if they have 30 feet of movement, they drop down to 20, or they can move 15 and be fine. But whatever, it slows them down.
So, are you going to do anything during that day? Any of you?
Aside from mentally preparing myself and making sure that it appears that the eastern and southern gates are more defended than the northern gates, which doesn't really make a lot of sense given the situation. So only slightly more. I'm not doing anything else. Maybe just sharpening my blade.
Okay.
Maybe at night, but nothing during the day.
What would you do at night?
Well, it depends if it's overcast or there's a moon. But if it's overcast, then I might change into a wolf to, you know, take a gander on what's beyond the walls. If I could sneak around.
I'll have to check on the weather then. Because in this case it can be rather important.
Yep.
I'll put it over here probably.
I think wolves have +2 dex, but they have...
Or a fox. I would do something small anyway.
Yeah, I
but
think a
it's
fox
fast
would be
and,
better.
You know, use its ability to smell and...
Mm-hmm.
Fox doesn't have stats, not that I
It
can
is
find.
currently spring. Roll 1d10 for me.
Sorry, one sec.
I can do it, yeah.
It is warm, clear, and breezy. So it's warm, there are little to no clouds, but there is a small wind coming over the fields.
In which direction?
To 1d8. And then northwest. So it's coming from this area.
From that area or to that area?
From So
Great.
it goes
So we're getting a little bit of a whiff of the goblin army.
kind of this
I
way,
could-
this way.
I could use my silence ritual.
That yeah.
The thing is-
it takes 10 minutes to do and lasts 10 minutes.
Right, doesn't it? How long is he gonna need?
Oh, you talk. Oh, so to cast silence on him in like wolf form or something.
Yeah.
If you're for that, you have a +4 to stealth.
As
As a wolf.
the only thing is he doesn't. Does he still need to be within a certain range of me?
No, we
throughout
decided.
the whole time.
We decided that silence is a mobile point, and I'd say as long as it's on the same plane of existence as you, within that 10-minute time frame, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, the only thing is that he needs to be within 120 feet.
No,
when
that's
I
just to
it.
cast.
Yeah, so.
If he's within 120 feet to cast it, I'd say the spell can go out further than that, right, Raph?
So the only thing about that is that he can't get too close because it's a 20-foot radius, which means 20 in front, 20 in back.
And he can't hear anything either, because sound doesn't go in or out.
Oh yeah, that's not.
You get advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or smell.
Which won't be helpful. Or the smell will be helpful, but hearing won't be helpful if you do the
Yeah, so
silence.
it wouldn't be a great for that. Otherwise,
But if I was a fox, considering the growth of grasses and stuff, would I be small enough to kind of be underneath the top of the grass?
Get an advantage, you mean?
Well, just to be hidden, because since it's not overcast and there's still stars, there's some light.
gain advantage on his stealth
gain
roll.
advantage on your stealth.
Okay, well then I guess that I would do, assuming the team was thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that, but don't expect any assistance because we can't see too well in the dark at a distance.
Yeah, I can run back fast.
I hope so. There are no stats for a fox, by the way, Wrath, so you might want to look online or do something like, I don't know.
Fuck.
Would he be able to do that as a wolf? I think that would the wolf be too large to sneak through the tall grass?
No, wolf is a little larger.
Okay.
I could think of what is fox kind of size? Mastiff, hell no, lion, jackal.
Like a jackal.
Kind of, yeah. Let's see. The jackal has also keen hearing and smell. So I think we should take the jackal base.
What's its stealth?
+2 on that.
It doesn't have it doesn't have proficiency.
No, it doesn't have proficiency in it.
That's kind of a bummer, but you do have
Oh
advantage.
no, wait. Yeah, proficiency, perception +3. But no
No stealth.
stealth plus whatever.
Okay, so yeah, you'd have advantage +2 for stealth, and then advantage +3 on hearing your smell checks. So yeah, knock yourself out. You try to get close enough to maybe hear what they're saying or something.
Yeah, that's what the plan was, to get as close as I could to the hobgoblins and see if I can hear what they're saying.
Okay. I guess roll stealth, huh?
Yep.
So advantage.
Where are you exiting?
Oh, natural 20.
Where are you exiting?
Oh well.
From the south, probably.
Yeah, I guess that probably would make sense.
Okay. Well, you get out all right. Where are you moving? What are you trying to do?
Well, I guess I'm going to move north, quietly and slowly towards where the hobgoblins
This way
went.
or this way?
Sorry, I didn't see where you pointed.
Left or right to the north?
Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah, go left.
Okay, you go left. You come around here. You can see the the wargs, a couple of 10 wargs, move more to the south of you. They don't notice you, they are just moving around to see if they can find people moving. Or something like that. And you then move to the north, arrive. Are you going through the fields or are you more through the grass?
No, through the fields.
The fields are kind of barren now, right?
Oh, then,
It's
then
just
through the
starting to
grass.
sprout.
Then through the grass, at least to a point where it's far enough from what appear to be any goblins nearby, so that they can't see me.
Yeah, I'd probably go like to here then, and then zip over to the left.
Yeah,
until
that's
you
right.
reach the forest. So you zip over to the left and reach the forest, and once there you can hear voices. Do a perception check to see if you know where they're coming from.
With advantage.
With advantage.
And it's a +3, so it's your normal.
Yep.
Well, no, it wouldn't because you have a +5 to perception.
Yeah. So,
+3 with advantage.
That's one.
oh, sorry, how many do I do?
2, because it's advantage.
Just up and enter.
Yeah, press up on the thing and it will bring in your the last thing you did. Ugh.
Yeah. There are voices coming from the north, speaking in a language you don't recognize, or you don't speak.
Are you okay?
They're speaking Goblin. I'm pretty sure you don't speak Goblin.
Yeah. So you move up.
Goblin
yeah,
is.
so get as close as.
Sorry, this question is for Rat. Goblin is different from Orcish, or no?
Yes!
Definitely different.
Okay, I don't remember. I thought so. I thought we had established that. Just confirming.
Obvious, because it's not Goblin. Everything,
not-
almost every species has their own language in this world.
Okay, yeah. I'm still kind of new here.
So am I.
Well, I haven't read through the entire DM's handbook. Or the
times.
player's handbook either.
Anyway, what is Mr. Fuck gonna do?
Well, get as close as I can and see if I can pick up on anything that, anything I smell or see that might help us out.
You are moving closer, and at a certain point, you can basically see the goblin camp. The goblins have set up basic campfires where they are sitting around and talking to each other. And there's one tent, decently sized tent, with two guards, the larger goblins, who are guarding it. And you can see that a couple of goblins are working on something, and I want you to do a perception based on sight.
So, normal.
So
just do that roll
normal.
again. One time. Wow.
They seem to have downed a tree. And they're working on it.
So, possibly a battering ram.
Is it a battering ram or they seem to be making ladders?
You can't see what they're doing with it. You see that they've downed a tree and that they're trying to do something with it.
Okay, how long does he have left on his transformation?
I'd say that around 20 minutes have passed. So 40 more.
So he'd have 20 minutes to get back, so he can probably stay low for 20 minutes and just keep an eye out and see if he sees anything, right?
Yes, he could.
Sorry. I'm trying to keep it far away from me.
Yes, he could sit there.
Okay, so I'll watch a little longer and see if I can see as it progresses.
Perception with advantage.
With advantage?
Yeah, this time with advantage since he's sitting there longer.
Alright, yeah, makes sense. Oh my gosh! And you just need to roll a 10.
Come on, one more.
You rolled a 20, then nothing above a 10.
They're doing right.
Yeah, they're doing something with tree. You're not certain what it is, and you can't see it from your location.
Is it a single tree?
As far as you can see, yes.
Okay, well, I guess there's not much point in staying longer. I gotta get back before the spell wears out, so I make my way back.
Roll more, for the way back.
Oh no. It's a 20 plus 2. There we go! I mean, if you're gonna roll well, I think the stealthing in and stealthing out are the important ones, but still.
I have to agree.
You move back, and you are now right here. Give me one more perception check to see if you have seen anything along the way.
Only sight-based?
Sight, smell, hearing.
So he can have advantage then.
Yeah, you can have advantage.
That's a good thing. One more time.
Dang it, Ben.
There we go, that's better. You rolled better than a 10.
The wargs made another round. Yeah, wargs passed by or more around you with a decent amount of speed. And when you get here, you can see a group of 10 wargs, a decent amount down south, standing there, and the other group joins them. They stand together for a while, and then one of the groups leave.
Okay.
So that was the nightly adventure of Toby the Fox.
Jackal, but yeah.
Jackal. No, he was a fox.
No,
Okay, he was a fox with jackal stats.
Jackal,
Okay.
But he was a fox.
Okay. What does Marley do?
Well, it wouldn't be appropriate to go to the tavern, so I think I'll just wait.
You think you'll just?
I will.
You can still stop by and just drink it outside. But no, we
Go
want
to
you
the-
sober.
Go to the tavern, get an entire barrel of beer, roll it up to the wall, set it, get a couple of mugs, sit on the wall and just drink with everyone.
But we don't have any dwarfs here.
You're right next to the smithery. Or whatever you want to call it.
He's probably sleeping during the night.
Okay. Well, I'm making sure to not do too much and just stay rested.